my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my...
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we continue on at Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. 2nd and 16. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it?
Touchdown, Falcons! Aaron Jones, 34 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Rodgers. They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right read, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers' 30-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
On Austin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
2nd and 2.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll run for him with Dillon. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Play action. Now it's Tua. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 78 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley there to make the grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Younghoe Koo lining up for the point after.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
24. Packers nothing.
They'll run on 1st down. Dillon. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Flushed out right. Pass incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now Rodgers on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
First down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Dancing to his left. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's third down and 8 yards.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Play.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat.
That go crazy for the game. If I showed you all my charges, you won't look at me the same. Made some choices in my life I wish I never had to make. When my brother seen him die and I just seen him graduate.
Of the NFL playoffs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Pick it! Oh, Ray!
He releases it.
I call Polo. He come Dolo. We get him the faster way.
A few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. His throw caught.
Why is that open?
And all the way down inside the final.
And I have no business being open.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flush to his right.
Pick the ball. He's so dumb. God, he's trash.
Darquez Denard there defensively.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Rodgers again now.
He threw it. Oh my God, he actually threw that. Okay.
Packers touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Packers get a score closer.
It wasn't working yet. Quarter pound.
Okay, we're going to score.
I don't play hearing this nigga.
We're going to be terrific. But to get one,
like my nigga. Don't boss. You let this man.
And you do that. You're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg just looked bad on that board, but now they broke it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go.
I had a drop. You with the shit, you told me wavy. I say the show, baby, ready to know.
At the 25.
He like, Vaughn, you already know. Just put your foot on. I'm like, cool. I can do that, boo.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Because it's a major lick. He got bricks, put his neck with ice, and then that's my.
Yeah, that one sailed on.
His phone, he ain't go. He ain't go slow.
Because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Let it cook like stew. I grab my Glock. It been through a lot.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
Can't be zoning up. Keep pulling up
now.
now.
Before they work it across midfield. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to
probably
go
off her
before
because she
halftime.
woke up. She's strutting her stuff. Kissed her on the lip.
2 and now on first down. Airing it out.
Pussy.
For Ridley.
Fuck Jair.
That's
Suck my dick.
And he'll take it into
I thought I was
the end
capping.
zone.
I was laughing. Cause they'll go to I'm yelling. I was cracking. I'm like, nigga, who? I got aim. I'm like Johnny Dang when it come to change. Hit one in his arm. Hit one in his thigh. It's no lie. You just do or die. You say you gon' slide.
And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
63rd.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Next.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum.
Oh my God, I'm picking that if I don't. Why am I clicking off?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. From the gun, Rodgers.
That's a good
And
throw.
he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on first down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Pick the ball! Yo, this nigga is trash! Oh my God. This nigga is so trash.
And there's another example.
Jesus Christ.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again.
Come here, nigga. Bitch ass boy.
And the Falcons get there for the sack. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wild card bout. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On first down, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down here.
I say, Herm, put on side that bitch.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
That time so fast. Fucking sucks.
Boy, a curious.
I'm in that I'm a shake thing.
sleep, running circles around everything, play no kitchen. Me still got no time for anomalies. Steady picking out shit who was standing, gon' step on me. After the set, they can't even breathe.
Damn, Greg, to that 600 flu. Why you calling him trash? Damn, Greg to that 600 flu. Why you calling him trash like that? Fuck him.